I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And then speaking of fighters who have kind of, we alluded to this earlier, who've kind of downgraded. You know, Matchroom has their show in Florida on Saturday, where Ammo is, basically he's actually in a really good middleweight fight, and obviously saying a good middleweight fight is an oxymoron these days because middleweight is such utter trash, but he's actually in a actual good fight, against Patrice Volny, and look forward to it because both guys only have one loss and shit like that, so it's actually a good fight. But the bigger news is what his co-main is, and you have Edgar Berlanga's ass on that card, facing someone who has like a 10-year absence on his record.
God damn.
Yeah, that's the shit I've never heard of. I've never seen before. I was like, I mean, dude didn't lose that bad where he has to find someone that has not fought, does not have a 10-year gap. In Jonathan Gonzalez-Ortiz, and he's undefeated, 20-0 with one draw. The one draw was from
that's why.
Yeah, the one draw was from his appearance on HBO like years ago. And I'm talking about years ago.
Well, you said HBO,
yeah. I think it was either a co-main or a main. And I remember it too because he was fighting Sergey with that D. I can never pronounce his fucking name. I never would.
He ended up fighting Martinez, ain't it? He is a European Sergey.
Yeah, that's what he fought Mark, and he got knocked out by Brian Vera too. So,
yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, god damn, like you had to go. You had took a time machine to get back to that fight.
Yeah, especially and apparently so did the matchmakers, nigga.
Everybody jumped out the time.
I do want to mention, I know Berlanga, because Berlanga was saying, he was supposed to be the main event, but supposedly he didn't want to re-sign with Eddie, and that's why he got shoveled down to be the co-main. That's what.
I'll put it this way: I'm not gonna blame Eddie on this or any promoters. You have to blame Edgar himself on this. Like seriously, both Eddie got him a fucking pay-per-view against Canelo. He didn't even come close to winning the fight. He just
he didn't deserve this pay-per-view either.
Yeah. Eddie got as much as you could possibly get out of that dude.
Get out of Berlanga. You met the goal. But yeah, supposedly that Berlanga tried to cover it up because supposedly Berlanga, there's a rhetoric that he shouldn't be co-maining under Ammo. That's the thing. That's what people are trying to say. So.
Yeah, and truthfully,
if he had a better opponent, he probably would have made a bet, but he doesn't.
Yeah. And it looks bad because we all criticize him because dude went on a victory lap. You see him at the fights wearing all this fucking jewelry, shining and shit. Carrying on like he was in the fucking parade carrying on like he actually won something.
He went to actual Puerto Rican parade.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't push this nigga to the brink. You didn't win a round. You didn't get a knockdown. You didn't win the event. Like none of that shit. Yeah, your zero got sold. I wouldn't say it got sold. Like it got took before other fighters could have taken it, which some should have. You know what I mean? Like because that's just a fight that nobody really has any positives. Because Canelo, you should have damn stopped this dude, and then Berlanga, like you young enough, you should have forced Canelo to really fight you, and you should have won some rounds, bro. Like both y'all suck.
Yeah, and that so Edgar blaming Eddie for what? Eddie tried to do something with him, like the first Matchroom fight. This motherfucker had the nerve to go 12 rounds with Jason Quigley. Knocked him down like 4 times and couldn't put him away. Like, what the fuck?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, yeah. And it took Eddie having to really lower his competition on a smaller Orlando card to actually for him to finally get a fucking knockout after he hadn't gotten a knockout in like 3-4 years. After that streak. So it's like Eddie did what he needed to do, and and hey, if you didn't want to re-sign, like fight better. Like I mean, you can't blame Eddie for this. Like Top Rank got rid of him because he was a biting ass nigga. Like he couldn't fight. He couldn't fight clean. And Eddie got him these big fights, and then
what else? Like, I mean, he's not that much of a commodity. Eddie's gonna be like, yeah, re-sign and we'll see. But I mean,
I saw someone post what they say. Someone said, "Oh, Berlanga is more of a dog than Tank," and then someone said, "Yeah, and biting people," and it had a picture of biting them. It's sad. This is like
I can't believe he sold $600K with damn Canelo for that fight. Like, I did not know
Puerto Rico.
he have enough fans.
Yeah,
I know that's really him because like Canelo already got stale by it. So I don't know. This nigga really got a fan club.
Yeah, which is so fucking weird why he does, like, you know, and I mean, I've been taking a look at the dude's record that he's fighting. Like, I mean, I remember the Sergey fight. I mean, dude lost to Boot's older brother Derek Ennis. Like, that's how far back he goes. Like, you know, it's like he goes back far. Like, geez. like, dude, honestly, this dude like has a zero, and I've been looking for the reasons like why he took 10 years off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like there's nothing. Like his comeback fights, you know, were what like one was a Dominican fight where he fought a 5-23 fighter, and then the other one he fought on an Orlando card, which apparently I didn't watch or none of us watched. You know, and some 14-5 fighter. But yeah, I mean Berlanga, like. Yeah, like, I mean, what the fuck is A supposed to do? Like, you're supposed to, you know, you went on a victory lap in a fight that you weren't competitive in, you just went the distance. Like, what the fuck do you want to do? And he's like, he's talking about he's unhappy. Like, fight better. Yeah, unhappy. Like,
you can control that, bro.
Yeah,
have some happy performances for it too.
I'm saying, like, niggas he's wilding out. Like, I mean. Because I mean, honestly, where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go to PBC? Like, get the fucking plant fight? Like, I mean, he talks like he's a big dog. Yeah, I want this. I want Plant. I want this. I want Charlo. I'm like, nigga, who are you? Like, seriously, like
they should just go for the Plant fight.
Yeah, I mean, he better. He's like, I mean, that truthfully might be.
He might lose before then. Who could you give him in there as a soft touch on PBC to introduce him to the PBC market? Like, I wouldn't waste my time.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what he expects, you know, but yeah, you're not fighting up to the money that promoters are putting on your ass.
The only thing is 168 is kind of lit where you might need his name, you know what I'm saying? Because 168 has some names, so it's like kind of.
Yeah, it has a name, so you can't beat him.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying you want to. You know, his name has enough cachet where, you know, people do want to see him in the mix.
Yeah, no, and that's the weird part because, you know, because like I said, Puerto Ricans are kind of, because, I mean, obviously Puerto Rican boxing's kind of not been what it used to be, so he's kind of like the most, you know, he's like the most visible fighter out there. For better or for worse.
That's unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah.
You know, it is unfortunate though, but yeah, you know, like, yeah, if you're gonna be out there, hey, I mean, people will tune in to see whether or not what you're gonna do. If you can do it up out of there, like, but you know, you basically you are what you fight. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to fight good, then you're not gonna get good opponents. Then you got matchmakers digging up niggas that haven't fought, that have a 10-year gap in their records. You know, and you know you got that. You know what I'm saying, though? But they do have some other good fights. They have Jermaine Ortiz is on here, you know, facing Yomar Alamo. You know, Alamo, of course, gave Paro a hard fight. And then, of course, he got knocked out by Hitchens, which is a weird dichotomy. Just even saying that back and back. Yeah. You know, but, and then also we get the professional debut of one Omari Jones, the U.S. Olympic, he was a bronze medalist. And then we have Jalil Hackett, who will try to get his get back, you know, in a rematch with Jose Roman, you know, because, you know, Jalil Hackett lost his 0 on the preview, which, of course, if you actually had bet like I did, your bracket was probably your parlay was probably blown like immediately. So, yeah, no, so it has some, it has some decent fights on there.
I know it's got Omari Jones, you know, the Olympians made first his debut.
Nigga, I just said that.
Oh, my bad.
Like, scroll up, nigga.
I didn't hear you.
is a real time spoiler though.
AOP, you having a little technical difficulties?
Yeah, man. I'm, dealing with the super shredders and master splinters and shit. So,
hey,
yeah.
So quickly, what do you think about Berlanga being on this card in the Ammo Volny fight?
I don't give a fuck about Berlanga. That shit don't move me.
Yeah, I mean, the best we were all because Berlanga was complaining about being on the co-main after being on the pay-per-view of Canelo and shit. But that's the way that's the way it should be.
Ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, he can complain all he wants though, but yeah, in the end,
apparently 600,000 people did when they got the Canelo fight. Like, I still can't believe that fight did them numbers. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
maybe just niggas just know he's a novelty. Like, it's more like poking fun at him or something. I don't know.
But the novelty's got to come to an end eventually. The novelty wears off.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, let me see if this fight's even if they're even taking any odds on that fight. I'm very curious to see if they are. Oh, there are odds on that fight. Jesus.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so in this fight for Berlanga, he is just a money line, but he's a minus 1,600 favorite, whereas opponent Jonathan Gonzalez-Ortiz is a plus 750 underdog. Yeah. And I would say that should probably stay as a money line. Seriously. But yeah, no, yeah,
you're supposed to run over this nigga.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Berlanga wants to do himself any good. He just better get rid of Dude within one round, and then at least try to get some value up, whether or not he wants to leave Matchroom or go to PBC or whatever, do whatever. I mean, but like I said, Dude is clear. He's pretty much established himself as not being shit. So. You are what you are, But hopefully, like I said, the rest of the card should be entertaining at least. And then just a couple, just fights I'll just mention before we get up out of there. We have Nick Ball that's fighting this weekend too against TJ Doheny. A fight I don't really approve of for that matter, because that Doheny shouldn't be getting another title shot after the monster fight, but. It's just notable because it's Queensberry's last non-DAZN event before they go over sometime later next month, I think. So, I mean, yeah, Nick Ball. I mean, obviously, Nick Ball should be fighting much better fighters than TJ Doheny.
He's been on a kind of like a little light touch trip since he got the belt from Ford, huh? It seems like.
I remember his last fight was kind of hard.
But overall should have been a hard fight. Is what I'm saying. Like it was supposed to be a hard fight for him.
It wasn't. It probably wasn't supposed to be, but I think it ended up being.
It was a little hard.
Yeah. So I mean, he's obviously if you want to catch him, but no. Now if Doheny actually beats his ass, then obviously that's probably the biggest upset this year. It'll probably be even bigger than the fucking draw with Tank and Roach. So it's like that shouldn't happen, but Ball got he got to stop fighting some old bullshit. And then of course on Thursday, Top Rank has the Japanese triple header and everything like that. So. If you're gonna be up, early in the morning for that, make sure you catch that, because for whatever reason, the top ranked Japanese triple header cards have been really good. Like they're full of action and shit like that. So if you're up or you're one of them niggas that can't go to sleep, tune in to watch that fight, though. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for all the box office. We touched upon a lot of different things. Anyone else have anything they want to say before we get up out of here?